We see Cinnamon sitting by the fire, quietly journaling. It says, "Oh, hello, everybody. It's been a little bit, but last time our friends had some meetings with some of the prominent members in Keelan Six Toes Stand. Jack met with Lila Fearclaw, and they discussed their opportunities for the future. Lila wanted to bring in the Erie dynasty to help supplement the forces of Six Toes Stand for the oncoming wolf attack, but Jack stated that they knew the Marquis de Cat better. They also met Benny, a rabbit who might be inciting some rebellion inside Six Toes Stand, and Orson is currently on his way to a meeting with them. And lastly, Poe has decided to call upon the might of the Woodland Alliance to discuss matters here. And that is where we left off. So we will resume. It is fairly late at night now. It is about 8 p.m. And Poe just made a whistling noise in the center of a forest clearing. And waited for a moment. Poe, what you see first is you do see the glint of steel from several places around you in the woodlands. And
wait a minute, man.
And a figure, no, actually a voice emerges from one side of the woods. It says, state your purpose.
I've come seeking assistance from the Woodland Alliance.
Roll a charm check.
Oh, 7.
Okay, that's a mixed success. And the voice comes back and says, "All right, drop your weapons first. Drop anything on you, and we'll talk."
Okay, and I just keep taking stuff out of my rags. The skull of Pip, I take it out gingerly and put it on the ground. Yeah, I consider it a weapon.
It zooms in on Pip's skull, and there are whispers just for a moment before you set it down. And the figure emerges from the woods. You see a weasel, a fairly lean build, wearing very light leather armor and chainmail underneath, with a large halberd in her hands.
Oh.
She kind of sets it down and kind of stands, close enough to you to use it at a distance, but not within handshake range. All right, what kind of assistance are you looking for?
Well, I know you're all about liberation and helping out the man. Not the man. Not the man.
Eyes narrow.
Poe snaps all 4 of their limbs. The little man. Anyway, there's a town that way, named Six Toes Stand that has a wolf problem. They keep getting raided by wolf bandits, and I've been reached out to by one of their leaders. They have a bunch of leaders called the Six Toes. They're just denizens. They aren't affiliated with anybody, but they need help with a wolf problem, and one of them really wants to meet you guys so that the wolves could be taken care of.
Roll one more charm check.
Roll a chihuahua check. 8.
All right. Liberating denizens, usually from big control of Marquis, and the areas usually are kind of wheelhouse, but helping those in need is definitely something we'd be interested in. Who is this contact you have?
What was that contact's name?
I believe Silas Sixto.
His name is Silas Sixto. And, I mean, this one should be a piece of cake compared to those guys. It's just it's a rowdy group of rowdy boy bandits. Rowdy boys. Rowdy nasty boys. and I mean, you win this town over, it's just a bunch of denizens. Who knows? They might join your cause.
We'll have to confer with some leadership, but if you bring Silas back here either tonight or tomorrow, I think we'd be willing to talk to him and kind of suss out some terms.
Well, okay, tonight. It took me like an hour to walk out here, and then I gotta walk back, and then I gotta walk back.
Well,
Can I do it tomorrow? Can I do it tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow's fine.
I wanna go to bed, man. I know I'm a nocturnal possum, but like it's a different world here than the real world.
Tomorrow,
Poe stares directly into the camera.
Tomorrow midday, meet us here, and we'll talk with Silas about it.
Midday? Oh, okay. I mean, what if they're busy?
How about this? You come back sometime tomorrow.
I'll just
let
come
us
back
know
and
when
whistle when I fucking feel like it. Okay, fight me.
An arrow shoots like next to your foot.
I'm in control. Yeah, that's fine. Then all that happens in Poe's head, and then we just come back. Yeah, I'll go whenever you fucking tell me to.
All right, and she turns and walks back into the woods.
Poe stands in the middle of this forest clearing for about like 10 seconds, and then just goes, I want us to feel good about this. We cut to someone else.
We cut to, since Jack already had his meeting, we'll cut to Orson. Orson, you are... Yeah. You are headed to the bar that was... you were told about earlier, the Hooch of the Hare. It is a tavern more towards the rabbit folk side of town, where it is more dense population of rabbits than foxes. It is very lively. You can hear music, like pretty loud violin, like fiddle music coming from inside. Not a very large establishment. There's a large, like, drawn sign out front that says Hooch of the Hare, and there's a rabbit winking with a big, comically oversized bottle of what you assume to be alcohol. It is labeled XXX.
A bottle of hooch.
Yep.
Whoa, wait, 3 X's? That's not hooch anymore. That's pornography. You mean 2 X's?
He is drinking straight porn.
Liquefied pornography.
This place is gonna be crazy.
What do you think they were mining?
They were in the porn mines.
Liquefied pornography is totally a teens in space thing.
It is, yeah.
The cover on my thing went down.
I was just like, why did it go black?
Yeah, I was like, why did it go black?
And that's when LA was destroyed by a meteor.
Okay, lead the way, Benny.
No, you're alone. You say to no one.
I hop up.
He says to no one.
Door, and is it open?
It's an establishment, so it's, you walk up to it and it opens.
Okay, so I walk in and maybe look around.
Yeah, with a cursory glance, it is much more packed than the Story Hall place you guys have been staying. Story Hall is much more of like a cozy, warm vibe, even though there are like a lot of people sometimes. It is oftentimes quieter because of the storyteller that you guys have encountered several times now. This place is a lot more raucous. There are people dancing. There are a lot of people drinking pretty heavily. You do see a small group of rabbits kind of chatting in the corner, and Benny is among them.
Mm. I hop on over there.
Yeah.
And,
Benny, like when he sees you approaching, Benny kind of waves you and beckons you to sit down. Not much, bud.
We're here to talk.
Yeah, you want to grab a drink before we start getting to it?
Yeah, what are you drinking?
Oh, they got some excellent hair hooch here.
I'll take some of that hair hooch.
All right, drink, and I want you to roll might.
6.
You're already feeling fairly tipsy from one drink of this. It's basically slightly carrot flavored Everclear.
Oh God! You guys drink this swill. All right, what are we talking about, Mr. Benny?
Benny kind of escorts you into kind of gives an up nod to some of the rabbits that were with him. And they kind of guide you and him into a small kind of private back room. You assume some, food, it might be given here. It's like just a private meeting room. And he asks you to sit down, gestures, and sits down across from you.
All right, brass tacks, let's do it.
Yeah. So
you're about my pen, and I'm gonna chronicle things.
Yes, yeah, the old interview. Yes, first time I've been doing one, but I'm glad to do it.
Well, just relax your butthole. That's the key thing. Yeah, and clear your throat real deep. Maybe sneeze a few times.
He does a very cute sneeze.
Just make sure that you have a clear hole going from mouth to anus.
Yeah, you need the air to flow all the way through you.
It's the only way information gets out.
That way it's aerodynamic as it comes and hits my page.
Um,
I could have worded that better.
I am Benny Burrows.
You are.
I am. I stand for the rabbit folk here in town, and for the disparity that that's been prevalent in Six Toe Stand for as far back as people can remember.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about this disparity and name some names.
Name names. All right. Well, the Six Toes themselves. I mean, I don't know them all personally. I would say out of the lot of them, Mo is probably the biggest culprit of enjoying her station. Well, we're forced to work long hours in the mines, and we get paid very little. It's dangerous work. People, they don't publicize how many rabbit folk have died in those mines, and the towns just focuses on the isolated acts of heroism of the Six Toes whenever it might pop up, and not the day-to-day labor that is killing people here.
Right. And do we think? So we believe the Six Toes are a little not the best sort of group, correct? I
don't think they are malicious. I think they are. What's the right word? I think they are complacent. They are happy with their spots and their power, and as long as they are protecting, town, they think they can do whatever they want in the interim.
Do you think they could be more proactive in stopping the wolf threat than they are currently? Do you think they're kind of letting it, simmer as it is to continue to have acts of heroism because it's an easy fight?
I don't think I'm not sure. I don't think, based on the whispers I've been hearing around town, I don't think it's necessarily an easy fight, because they seem, from what I've heard, they seem very worried. They seem like, the wolves, I think it could be an all-in act. Maybe they're fine and just resting on the laurels here, but they do seem concerned about how the wolf attacks have been mounting and, growing more powerful. I think that they would rather, instead of trying something different and banding all of Six Toe Stand together to share in the labor of fighting, they would rather a select few be, chosen for heroism and defending this town.
I get you, Benny. So yeah, you think they are holding back, allowing more people to become Six Toes or defenders because it puts a shake on their heroism. And if everybody's a Six Toes, then suddenly nobody is.
That's exactly what I believe. I know. I mean, even some of the.
That's gonna be the headline right there.
That's a great headline. Even some of the feathered folk in town will tell you. I mean, Lila has done great.
That is our word, buddy. Nice try, Rabbit. Why don't you go dig up some carrots, all right?
Some of the more
I stand up and leave. Oh, the Six Toes side now. No, I'm kidding. It's all that microaggression.
Lila has been put up to be a Six Toe, but has been blocked by others, even though Lila's done wonderful things for the town.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of heroes. Even you, Benny, I think you would be a perfect candidate for a Six Toes. Has anyone recommended you become one, or do they even sniff this way? He kind of hushes his voice. Not a lot of people know that I'm kind of the ringleader of these rebellions here. So no, and even if something happened and I would be nominated, I don't want to be part. I would rather break this system than try to change it from within. That's what a real Six Toes does, which is probably not the word he wants to hear himself labeled. Yeah, I agree. I think this what's the word I'm looking for? We're putting people up on a pedestal, and we're not realizing that the pedestal is holding up nothing. You know, and it's causing more issues than it's solving. And I think it's time we kill all the Six Toes. All right, whoa, Jesus.
You're with me, right? In court.
Roll a charm.
No, I'm kidding. I don't want to actually say that one.
Okay.
I think it's time. Yeah, I think it's time. It was known among the town. And this Gazette is going to say it all.
I appreciate that. I think that would...
Is there anything else you want on the record?
On the record, I think... nothing that I didn't say. I think a final note would be that I think if we all banded together as the citizens of Six Toe on equal footing, we could defend this town ourselves.
Do you think you could do it if you all banded together without the Six Toes? Like, do you think maybe the Six Toes need to be shoved out or at least taught a lesson that you guys are capable of defending yourselves and they're just a standing tyranny that is actually holding things back instead of making things better? If
we had a year or 2 years, I think, yes, that is a possibility. But I think if the Six Toes abandoned the fight, I think a lot of the fight, if this happens in weeks or months, which it's expected to, I think a lot of the Foxfolk would lose morale, and they might not be willing to fight the same way as the Six Toes were leading us. So in a perfect world, when we had time, yes, I would agree. I think that would be a great plan, but I think in the immediate, not so much.
You don't think we could ragtag team a bunch of misfits together and set up a bunch of booby traps around town that are both hilarious and dangerous?
What's his drink down? Are you talking about a Home Alone?
You've seen it with the human Kevin McAllister.
I've seen the stage play. Yes.
Somebody dressed is what they think a human looks like. Or no, he's a beaver in this world.
Yeah, and he just got a bunch of spiked sticks everywhere.
I'm talking about Home Alone, but I'm talking about it like in a way towards the avenue of Seven Samurai.
Seven Alone.
Home Samurai. It's probably better.
No, I don't think so.
We only got 4 words to work with, so we got to match them together somehow. 7 homes. 7 alone.
I think if we had a good military mind and that's a possibility. Yeah, I think if we could, if we take the McAllister's lessons to heart, I think that's possible.
Well, why don't we start? Right? Who's the smartest trap builder in town? Like maybe we use the mines and we lure the foxes in. Show the Six Toes we can do it ourselves.
I've been leading many of the attack. The rebellions, small rebellions. I don't know if we have a great military mind that's not a Six Toe. Lila would be a best bet. That's not a Six Toe. But she's close with him, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let's get this Gazette out, and we'll change some hearts and minds, and then maybe we'll change the world. And next time a fox attack or wolf attack comes around, maybe
7 alone.
It'll be 7 alone. Maybe you show them you can do it more effectively than they can. That way you don't have to worry too hard because they'll still think that they're going to have to fight, but you're going to beat them to the punch. And if you fail, you won't all die. You can fall back on your Six Toes.
I like that plan. This plan's got legs.
You just get some ragtag, get some paper clips, get some rubber bands, get some paint buckets, I think.
Ornaments.
Ornaments, and wear like a football helmet and get a baseball bat. we can hold on. We can beat up a fox. Anyway, it was nice talking to you, Benny. I'm gonna get this all written down. We're gonna change the world.
I look forward to reading it.
I shake his human hand with my human hand.
And you kind of carefully try to walk back, but you stumble a little bit as you are kind of drunk on your way back to...
What'd you do to be better?
Yeah, the hair hooch is, it's quite potent.
It's like violently vomit.
Yeah, that'll...
Oh, there's carrots in it. There's chunks of carrots in there.
Good for your eyes.
Oh, I went down into my lungs. I can feel it in my eyeballs. Oh god,
that's the carrots.
No, that's the steam coming off the vomit. Oh, I want to die, Betty. I want to die.
You're going through the worst of it now. You'll come out the other end stronger. You'll be okay. And around 11 p.m., you all, the three of you, Poe, Jack, and Orson, make your way back to your room in Story Hall.
I was thinking about the stage play Home Alone earlier. On my way back from the woods.
Orson, you got some stuff in your feathers?
Oh, you got some stuff in your attitude.
Whoa!
I roll up my sleeve. You bite.
I roll up my feathers.
I roll for initiative.
I shoot the moon rover.
How was everyone's day?
I got a new article here that's gonna change the world.
I'm trying to convince them to not bring the Eerie here.
Oh yeah,
What?
that would be terrible. Especially because I just convinced the Woodland Alliance to come here.
All out warfare, huh? I wrote an article. What are you guys doing?
We are helping.
Why?
I told them we'll reach out to Scowl for Marquis de Cat help, seeing as how we kind of need, safe passage because we still have a wedding to get to for them.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Oh, a wedding. A royal wedding.
I almost forgot my wedding.
Oh no. Oh, Poe.
Well, okay. So are we just gonna let's just request help from everybody and leave and hope for the best. We got a wedding to get to.
When are these all coming? Tomorrow?
Probably tomorrow.
What?
Well,
What are they gonna do tomorrow? Wait, what are your intentions with this standing army?
To take out the wolves.
Where are the wolves? Where are the wolves, Poe?
I don't know. Woodland Alliance probably knows where the wolves are.
Did you tell them about the wolves? Did they seem
I
surprised?
They didn't seem surprised.
They didn't seem to know where the wolves were?
No.
This is not something that was on the radar before you brought it up?
I walked
What
for
are you
an
doing,
hour.
Paul?
I walked for an hour in the woods.
You
I walked for an hour.
I pat him with my feet.
I play dead.
to Ty, how long would it take for Marquis to get there?
So I would say that you roll with your faction. Roll with faction. So you have a +1 to the Marquis de Cat. So do that.
Oh, I got a 10. Oh, that actually calculated properly.
That's good. Okay, so with a 10, you are like if you look at the map that you guys have, you know there is open combat next to you. Got the next town over in Wittershire. There is a chance they could send like a small. They wouldn't leave there, but they could send a faction of troops. Probably not a lot, but they could send some from there. You don't really know what's happening to the east of you. To the west of you. Subspire Keep, that's where the wedding's happening, so they're probably not going to send anyone from there. But to send an army from Cool Claw would take as long as it's taking you guys, so that would be weeks. So your best bet is your assumption is either you don't know if anyone's to the east and they could send anyone, or the most likely candidate at this point in time would be sending a small faction from Wittershire. Would make sense to you militarily, from what you know about the Marquis.
And the Six Toes approved of this? Is that who you met with?
Yeah. Well, so the one Six Toe that I met was, talking about the Marquis de Cat. Lila wants the Eerie, but we're they can't know that we're on a mission for the cat because they'll make sure we don't get there.
Are they friends with the Eerie?
No, but she.
They were gonna reach out.
Yeah, she. I'm trying to remember. She had loose connections with the Eerie. She hasn't been with them in a while.
Yeah, we should. It seems like everybody, all the Six Toes, want help. Is what I'm gathering from that. If you're
Is there
saying
any
Lila
reason-
wants the Eerie and what was his name? Silas?
Silas.
Silas wants the Woodland Alliance, and they were talking about getting the cats. Somebody was talking about getting
Oh,
the cats.
what was
Everybody
the
wants
system
help
that I-
from somebody.
So yeah, let's clear up Jack's real quick. That was a little bit ago. Jack, you met with Lila. Lila's best for like the one that's supporting Lila is Everett. Everett and Lila both want the Eerie to come. Everett more because he supports Lila. Lila's the one who wants it because Lila has had bad experiences with the Marquis in the past. But they both know, Lila and Everett know that Mo does want the Eerie and is trying to get the Eerie to come here. So Mo is the one that you guys have not actually like one-on-one talked to.
Oh, I thought somebody did support Marquis the Cat. Or not,
Yeah,
like,
Mo.
Mo support.
Mo supports Eerie to Cat, but you guys have not met with Mo. Mo is the one that's kind of seems a little bit more aggressive out of the bunch and doesn't really get along with you. Olin does not approve of the strangers in town, but Lila and Everett told you that Mo does support the Marquis.
Okay, I knew somebody was pro cat. Okay.
Yes, it's someone
So,
you guys don't have a relationship
The
with.
big problem I'm noticing is that all of these people are trying to see. Oh, my McDonald's is here.
My
Oh,
donuts just
Poe
arrived.
just walks off into the forest.
What's McDonald's?
Where's he going? Where's he going?
McDonald Duck?
McDonald
Copyright
Duck.
infringement.
No, but what was it? They all want to get help from someone, but they're all doing it in secret. And I was a pawn in there.
Maybe we need to hold an assembly of everybody and get them all to talk and work together.
Or we just get the Woodland Alliance, because I've already started that.
Yeah, I wonder what they would think of the Woodland Alliance.
One of them, Silas likes him. That's why I did it. Silas told me to do it. And
What's
they were,
Silas's affiliation with everybody?
he's one of the Six Toes.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
why aren't all the Six Toes talking to each other?
Exactly. That's
I know,
the
well, just
big
went off.
problem.
I would say with you, I mean, it's been a while. I think at least Jack would know. The Six O's are talking to each other. They're not agreeing is the issue.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
All
that
of
they
them have
can't,
a different idea on how they want to solve this problem, but
And
if they
since there's
all
no, like-
if they all succeed in contacting, it's just going to be a way bigger problem.
Yeah. We need to hold an assembly. We know too much.
We know too much.
Maybe we gather everybody in Storyteller Hall.
Orson, you know too much. The Poe starts to
think
slide Pip's head out of
If
it.
you know the right amount to keep from a problem happening.
Well, we need to have everybody present because my people need representation, and that's the biggest thing right now.
What if we just leave?
Maybe we don't need anybody, right?
What if
maybe
we
just
do it?
Let's do it ourselves.
Or-
we're the rag. We're home 7-Eleven.
There's three of us, right? There's home 7-Eleven. There's three of us, and then we could get maybe one of the Six Toes, and then
There's
we get
4 of
one warrior from every faction. That makes 7 of us.
Are you forgetting about Lumpy?
Lumpy makes the sound from outside.
I love having a son I don't know until later. Oh my! What? Thank
I
you.
got 1 sausage, 1 bacon.
Oh,
You need
yeah.
a napkin.
Yeah. Everybody just got their food at the same time.
You need a napkin.
It's lunchtime.
Yes.
Hi, where's your food?
I have tonic water.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, you said you got 1 sausage, 1 bacon.
Yeah.
Okay, they just wrapped everything the same, so
Oh.
I don't.
Okay.
It says bacon.
I love how being in different time zones, the food's different. You guys have like breakfast stuff, and I have like
Yeah.
full on.
Wait, are these both
like,
sausage?
meals.
I think we get everybody together. We
No,
hold
these are
a committee,
Okay.
and we maybe we don't get any outside help at all, and we do it. We try to do it with what we got here. We
You know
make
what? You know what
Six
we do?
Toes stand tall together.
Arson, you know what we do?
Man.
We parent trap them. We get them all in the same room and lock them in.
I love
Yeah.
all these stage play
Yeah, we
references.
get 2 Lindsay Lohans, the rabbits,
The muskrat.
the muskrat, and the
She's such a hot muskrat.
hottest muskrat ever. All right, so let's do it. How do we do this? You think?
We gotta find out where the wolves are.
No, we don't need the wolves right now.
Well, no, I thought we had to stop.
Not
the
everybody.
No, don't we have to stop the wolves? That's
No,
the whole
there's no
idea.
wolves
Just
to
now.
stop. We're preventing a potential wolf attack.
Oh, so we're playing. We're
We don't know
playing
where wolves.
defense
as far as I'm
again.
aware, right?
I was thinking we were gonna go on a wolf hunt.
Maybe we could. Well,
Maybe we hit them where they
Maybe
live.
we bring the fight to them, but we got to get everybody together.
I want to eat a wolf whole. Eat a wolf whole.
Oh no! Okay, I'll go get Benny and his people. You guys get everybody you talk to and get them all to meet in the story hall.
Are you sure?
Not the Woodland Alliance.
It was your idea. It was your idea.
Whoever the hell you talk to. Whoever the animal hell you talk to. Okay. I guess maybe we do that.
It's pretty late. You guys gonna do this very late at night? Or you gonna wait till the next morning?
I think we should do it now.
I don't think it can wait.
How late
Okay.
are we talking?
By the time you guys start getting to everyone, it'll be like midnight.
Oh my.
Okay, maybe in the morning. In the morning, we get some rest. We think about it.
Surely nothing
We have to
bad can
gather
happen
the
over the next 8
next
hours.
Nothing bad will happen tonight.
We're not gonna wake up to another town on fire.
We can have a midnight society.
Oh, just like
still
the other
we need
stage
everybody.
play.
We cannot exclude people. Those rabbits in the mines are very tired. They work hard, those rabbits in the mines.